Good morning and welcome back to Coffee Morning Laughter. It's your girl Shills and
Shell, hey, hey, hey.
Michelle's awake today.
Yeah,
Not
chirpy.
you're
The
not
fresh
chirpy.
autumn air.
Fresh autumn air. Come on. Literally, we're back again this week and you know what? I've had a long week, but
Mm.
obviously yours has been longer because you've got a whole football team at home.
Yes, the football team. Yes, they're doing well. Thank you.
I'm so horrible. I need to get better at this. Yeah.
I know, considering like you're the godmother of two of them. So
I
yeah, that
know,
football
right?
team. You need to. When are they going to come and sleep over? When are
when
you
I'm
going to actually start doing
when
godmother
I get a
duties seriously?
when I'm not Jamaican.
Don't take it
Guys,
too far. Don't
scrap
take it
that.
too far.
Scrap that. We'll explain that another time, yeah, about godparents. No, you know
We
what, yeah,
should.
I
We
promise
really
you,
should.
I promise everybody that I'm a godmum to the godchildren of, yeah. If your child is above the age of 5, they can sleep over.
Oh wow, age limits. Thank you.
No, I'm joking. I will have all the kids over when I get into a new place. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we can have like a big Christmas party or, whatever it is, whatever the
I don't
season
want to be
is.
there. I just want the kids to
No,
be
you're
there.
not going to be there. I just need to
Oh,
hire a
great.
nanny to be there as well. I still want to sleep. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
if it's
okay.
your kids coming, I haven't got a problem with it because you're the person that normally says a sleepover is to sleep. So that's not a problem. Yeah.
I'll train
Again,
my kids well, don't worry.
I'll tell the listeners of that story one time. Guys, we're
We'll
going to get
save that.
into it this morning, isn't it? Because if we start chit chatting, we won't ever start.
I know,
So
right?
I hope you guys have had a great week. And, thanks for coming back to listen to us. Last week was a great episode. And for anybody that actually pressed yes, that I should be on a dating website, listen,
We need
state
to
your
make it happen.
state your case.
The
Yeah.
people have spoken. We need to make it happen. ChristianDating.com. Sheila is coming for you.
Look, yeah. I'm even lost for words, yeah. But thank God that week's gone and we'll have a new week, yeah. A new topic
Mm.
awaits us, yeah. It's fresh, it's new, it's coffee morning laughter, it's Saturday. Guys, grab a coffee and join us. Shell, tell them what they're listening to today.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today we will be talking on the following statement. Basically, it says, some people will judge you for changing, others will celebrate you for growing. Choose your circle carefully.
Don't
What does
forget,
that mean?
don't forget the exclamation mark on that.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
it's like choose. Basically, it's
this was
telling you.
this wasn't even a question. This was just like a
No.
statement, right?
Mm,
This is like, look, I've experienced this, and this is what's up.
mm,
Now we did an episode a while back, that kind of like flows into this topic or this conversation
mm.
or this statement. It was do birds of the feathers flock together? Obviously, we looked at it from different angles, but I think this particular statement is looking at growth within
Yeah.
self, and the statement is strong, and I do agree with it that some people will judge you for changing and others will celebrate you. I think you can't please everybody in life. Yeah.
They say you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you're not a mug. Shell's Gems 101. You heard it here first. I'm on a roll today,
Like,
people. Trust me.
look, once you say trust me, don't trust her.
I know.
It's so downhill from here now. Yeah. Why did you say trust? We were trusting you in what you're telling us.
I know,
I
right?
can't. I kind of like feel like I do believe this statement to be true,
Mm,
simply because I've seen it happen so many times. Yeah, and not I'm not talking about myself. I'm just talking about other people that I've seen grow or become something, and then people just change how they are towards them. Yeah, it's like
yeah.
you could, you know, when it happens the most. Yeah, and this is going to be such a silly example. Yeah, when there's been a group of single people and somebody has a
You're right.
breakthrough. Yeah, people will start to just change. Like
Yeah.
attitudes will just start to go left.
And that's what I was going to say. One of the things is I found sometimes it's not even intentional. And I don't think, I don't know, what do you think about the term or the notion of, say, jealousy?
It's there.
I was going to say, I don't think it's always there. Do you know, someone
It,
accused me,
yeah.
a friend of a friend, um, a friend of a friend accused me of being jealous about something. Someone got married. I was so
Yeah.
happy for this person. Or maybe I wasn't explicitly like, oh my God. But I was genuinely happy for them. It was what it
Were you
was.
showing your happiness with a silent smile?
No, I just didn't care. I just honestly didn't care. But maybe
Yeah.
because they were on my inner circle, maybe I should
Yeah.
have been out there. But then someone
Mm.
else tried to say, oh, it's jealousy, it's this, it's that. And it was just like, listen, I just honestly just didn't care.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if people are sometimes too quick to throw around,
To
yeah,
throw the
haters.
jealousy. Yeah.
Haters, everybody's got haters. I haven't
No,
got no haters.
well, I
If
just
anybody wants to be a hater, please let me know.
you know what? Yeah, I don't actually believe in people coming online and saying, "Oh, my haters eat
Oh,
this or
God,
whatever."
that
Yeah,
does my head
I think
in.
that stuff is so tacky and it's
It
just
does my
so
head in.
redundant. And people that do that, just stop. You're not Beyonce. Nobody's there really giving you the evil eye. Just stay in your lane. Let's all stay in our lanes, yeah. And there's proof, yeah, that this person is really jealousing you, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like, okay, come on. But I think to dwell on the point of, well, some people will judge you for changing. Of course, I think sometimes some people don't expect you to change, or people don't want you to change.
Because
Yeah,
they like you and they met you the way that you
yeah.
were
People
at that
people
time.
like people being on the same level. Yeah,
Mm,
if people are not changing, they don't like other people changing. It's just it's just a matter of fact. Yeah, they might feel uncomfortable when other people
mm.
are changing, other people are growing, etc., etc. But I'm not saying that everybody's like that, because I can guarantee you, I've got friends around me that when something good happens, they're genuinely clapping for you. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But then there are people that I have seen, yeah, and the eye is wandering, yeah, or the hand clap is taking too long to come, or the congratulations, yeah, never made it, but yet they
Mm,
knew the journey. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so sometimes I feel I watch those things. I mean, there's a statement, there's a meme that came out years ago, yeah. It's something along the lines of, what's it? Observe the persons that are not clapping on your wins, especially something of
Yeah.
that nature, yeah. Because I feel like it's really important to celebrate each other, yeah, to celebrate your friends and them reaching milestones or accomplishing something major. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, because it's not an easy task to accomplish something. So for me and you, we've been through the journey of education.
Students. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, with somebody else, one of your friends that maybe is a late bloomer and
Mm,
has managed to get the degree now at this age, yeah, I'll still hype them up. Does that make
100%.
sense?
Yeah.
It's not going to be a case of like, what took you so long, man? Yeah.
No, definitely not.
We've been at here 15 years with these degrees. Yeah. Or I'm not going to feel bad that now my friend has a better earning power in the marketing world,
Or a
or
better
in,
car,
yeah,
or
yeah.
they've got their mortgage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just those things there, like, and myself and, like, I'll say one of my close friends, yeah, but we've always said when one of us has it, we're both winning.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're both winning. Like, it's not a competition between friends. Yeah, obviously there is healthy competition, and we'll get into that as the conversation goes on. But for me, it's a case of, like, when people look at your growth, yeah, and they now start to feel bad, or feel, or
Yeah,
have
but then that's
negative,
jealousy.
yeah,
That's the
have
bad energy.
have
That's
negative thoughts, and you can't keep that energy around you,
no.
because it's the evil eye, no?
That's the Debbie Downers.
Yeah, yeah. Debbie Downers,
Nobody's got time
Donny,
for that.
Donny Downers, whoever the D's are, yeah, yeah.
Leave
But
the D's
and
alone.
and I think and I think it's imperative that you understand, or the people around you, and this is where emotional intelligence comes in.
Mm,
Yeah, because sometimes you can't share your good news with everybody, and that's horrible.
But if
Yeah,
you have if you are in that situation,
yeah.
then you need to be
Who's around you?
checking your circle.
Let me
Because
just say
if
something. Yeah,
yeah.
in the beginning, you said that it's not always jealousy. Yeah, and sometimes it's just a seasonal thing. Yeah,
Mm,
and sometimes it's just some people can't help that feeling. It's different when, yeah, it's a feeling that's been present over and over and over and
yeah.
over a period of times. You know what I mean? And you felt it, you've experienced it from that same person. Then you need to check it. But sometimes some people feel like some people have that thing of why not me? But for me, I always watch how long are you in that state of mind for?
And that why not me is, again, I like that word you
That
use, redundant. I like that because
yeah,
where are these timescales coming from? Your timescales, everybody should be in competition with themselves. I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm
yeah,
in competition with myself. So
that's
because
true.
you've got your mortgage first or because you've done this first,
Yeah,
that's irrelevant to me. It's I love to see it, but
yeah.
your struggle is not my struggle. My struggle is not your struggle.
That's very true, yeah. But it's because people have this thing of it should be me. Yeah, people
Mm,
have a spirit of entitlement. Yeah,
yes.
not understanding,
You've said that
not
so many
yeah,
times.
yeah, not understanding that these things take work.
Mm,
These things take sacrifice. Yeah, because by the time you see somebody come up on the platforms that we use, like Instagram, and they put something out there, let's say a product out there, yeah, you don't understand the background work or the
yeah.
sacrifice that they've put in to get this product out. Yeah, they might have had to save their money, save their salary. Yeah, they might have
Mm,
had to move back home with their parents. Yeah, in order to be able to buy the material, to buy the fabric, to buy the things that they needed to move this project ahead. Yeah, and you've been out there, living life in all these places, wearing all these designer bags and carrying all these
Salt
latest
Bay's
wigs.
restaurant,
Yeah, yeah, you've been out here spending all the money, and they've been hard at work,
grinder.
grinding, yeah, saving every penny to get what they've got. And then when they come up and their business or whatever product they've put forward to the public is flourishing, you're now sitting there with your arms folded, still saying, why not me? Or having the green eye for your friend or for that person. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's completely wrong. And I think sometimes it's there's something that I read. Yeah, lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning. Winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they are being lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's different for everybody. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, but
Mm,
now my thing would be, what does growth look like? Do you know what I mean? So depending, and this is where I go back to what you just said. Yeah, I'm not in competition with anybody because
yeah.
my growth is different from your growth,
Mm,
or what I consider growth is different from your growth.
definitely, because we're all individuals, so we all have our
Mm.
own unique needs and starting points.
And I think that's so true. And I think for a person to grow, you've got to kind of like understand the areas you need to grow in. Yeah, and the areas you need to change in order for you to grow.
Mm,
Because a lot of times we talk about this thing called change. Yeah, we talk about changing for a better person. You need to identify the areas you need to change in or to improve in for there to be change, right?
mm-hmm.
Because if you can't identify what you need to change, you won't need to. So for example, if okay, listeners, if you don't know, you better get to know. Yeah, Michelle's in the place of transitioning into expanding as a
Not a
person.
man.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, no. Sorry, guys. sorry,
I
sorry,
told you I'm on the roll
ladies.
today.
Sorry, all the ladies that were thinking it's my time now.
Damn.
Just call me. Listen, just call me Daniela. Yeah, nah,
It's called me
don't. Yeah,
Tony, the real
yeah.
Tony.
Don't. Yeah, she's all right. Yeah, such a guys. Forgive us. Honestly, it's a mad morning today.
I
But
know, right?
literally, you're in a place of transitioning. Yeah,
Mm,
into
from a
expanding
season.
in business,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in a season and you've had to change a lot of things in that season. You've had to make a lot of sacrifices, yeah. So when your projects or what you're working on comes in full bloom, yeah, and then
I don't
somebody
want to hear
else
nobody giving me no eyes. I'll tell you that for sure.
do you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah, people that haven't been on your journey, and in you doing that, you've had to separate yourself from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, do you know what I mean? Yeah, you've had to you know, what have you had to do?
Well, it's like you said about that whole like learning about yourself and knowing your weaknesses. So
Yeah.
I love writing things down. So I've been doing like a lot of like SWOT analysis, and it's
Yeah.
about like looking at my strengths, my weaknesses, my opportunities, my threats, but actually really kind of being in quite a deep sense of reflection, a state of
Yeah.
reflection. So I'm looking
Yeah.
at, okay, what do I really want? What have I achieved? What don't I want? And planning.
So I think the question around that would have been, yeah, did you feel that you had to change into these things, yeah, in order for you to grow?
Yes. I couldn't
Exactly.
stay the same where I was. I was stagnant. I had kind of not peaked, but I think in terms of like what I was doing social work wise,
Yeah.
you know, I'd done all right,
Career
you
wise,
know,
you had, yeah,
career wise, yeah.
yeah,
Married, I got the kids, but I wanted more.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
had to sit down and really think about and plan, like, okay, what do I want? How am I going to get there?
And
What do I
obviously,
need to do to get there?
and in that, yeah, let's be really honest, yeah, because I know some people will be like, oh, you don't have to get rid of certain people, or you don't have to whatever, yeah. Did you find that you had to start having conversations with different people?
I'm telling you, negative Nancy's, not our Nancy, obviously, because we love our
Yeah.
Nance.
But no,
But
just
there were,
genuinely,
yeah,
and I find this across the board, yeah,
yeah,
that you can, you can keep your friends, but not
mm,
everybody is privy to the conversations that you're having.
that's it, yeah. And I think
Yeah,
that's it. It's not everybody that I shared my
your
vision with.
vision.
No,
Yeah, because not everybody was thinking the same as you. Yeah,
yeah,
so you found that one of the habits that was that I had to change my circle. Yeah,
yeah,
and not to say that I'm not friends with the people that I've been friends with, but my circle is bigger. They
mm,
normally say, have there's some advice that I was given from when I was young. Yeah, have like a person that's an X amount of age older than you that
mm,
is your friend. Have a person that speaks a different language from a different culture. Have a person that has a different
okay.
religion around
To like
you. Have a
broaden your
person
horizons. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Have a person that's working class, middle class, high class, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, just be
Mm,
in these circles so that you're able to pick from every single place. Yeah, and these people can mentor you. People can teach you certain things. So
and opening up
definitely.
your exposure.
Exactly. Yeah. So because obviously, if I'm talking to, for example, if you're talking to somebody who only wants to spend money at Nando's, yeah,
Mm.
you're never going to be able to spend. This is a really crap example, yeah, but you're never really going to be able to spend money at blimmin'.
It's like you taking me to that place for your birthday.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Loads of fish, loads of bloody sushi. Hate sushi.
Michelle hated it. Yeah, but
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. But at least I can say I've been.
Yeah, but so basically, yeah, it's like if you're going to be honest and say this goes across business, this goes across studies, this goes across everything. Yeah, if everybody you're hanging, if you have a dream, yeah, to go past college studies, that's GCSEs, yeah, or
Mm,
SATs if you're in America, yeah, or the GED, yeah, um, and you're only hanging around with people that have only reached that level, it's going to be trouble for you.
yeah.
Yeah, unless you're really, really self motivated, yeah, you're gonna need to tap into other people that have walked that
Mm,
journey already. Yeah, so of course you're gonna change. Yeah, and of course the people that don't support your change will judge you, and they'll say you're not the same. You think you're better than us. Blah
mm.
blah blah. And for me, yeah, keep talking while I keep walking. Yeah, because if you are so busy doing what you want to do with your life, yeah, you wouldn't think that I
You
think I'm
wouldn't
better than
bother
you.
watching mine. Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, that won't even cross your mind to say that you think I'm better than you because you're so content in the decisions you've made of yourself and for your life.
Mm.
you can't then come out and say, oh, you're bougie, or you think you're better than me, or you think this.
Mm.
No, I don't think I'm better than you. You think I'm better than you.
It's a reflection of you. I think there's been
Yeah,
times where certain things have gone down or certain things have been said, and actually I've realised it's not about me. It's
yeah,
really, really not about me. It's about something that
yeah,
this other person's going through.
yeah,
They're kind of projecting their own anxieties or concerns about their
yeah,
life onto me and our relationship.
yeah. And
You
you're
know,
like, I didn't make them decisions.
yeah, exactly. I didn't make your decisions for you.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't
make those
put you, I
decisions.
did not put you in your position. I had nothing to
Yeah,
do with it at
I
all.
think some people often want to put a blame on somebody or something,
Mm,
and it so happens that if you're in a friendship group, it can happen in a family, in a friendship group, and you want more or different for yourself, you might become that target.
mm.
You might become that target for, oh, you think this, you think that, and it can
So
discourage
how
a
do you
person.
manage that?
How,
I'm assuming obviously you're pretty successful, aren't you, Shells?
I thought you said I'm sexy.
Save
I
it for
thought
Beyonce.
I thought you were struggling to get the words out to say that I'm sexy.
Successful. Successful. Hear me clear.
No, do you know what? Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah, I don't even think I'm successful. Yeah, I just think I push.
Mm,
Yeah, I just feel like I push myself because I want more for myself. Yeah, and I have a bag of people around me that have the same notion in
mm,
mind. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've got friends that are like entrepreneurs that are pushing, pushing, pushing. Yeah,
mm.
and it's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna have to use the Bible here, guys. Yeah, it says iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you're saying like, what's your success? Yeah, and again, I'll put it this way: it's what you see success in. Yeah. Now I've chosen to be rounded. Yeah, with the things I can control. Yeah, I control. There are things that I can't control. Does that make sense?
Mm,
Yeah. And they don't bother me too much. But the things that I control for myself, I control. So that's meant that I've had to seek out different mentors. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
mm.
I've had to look at different people around me. My catalogue of friends or relationships like varies.
It really does. I've
Yeah.
never met someone who knows so many different people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you know what? Something you taught me, actually, something that
Yeah.
you taught me, you've said it to me several times this year as I'm going
Mm.
through my transitional period, is that one thing you've always said about yourself is that your success is what? Is not tied or is tied to your networks or your friendships.
Yeah, I'll say it all the time. Your net worth is your network.
Yeah.
It's just literally that. And within that, I think there's different people that sit in that category. Yeah, you have friends that cheer you on. We love them. You have friends that give you advice. Yeah,
Mm,
like the ones that will just foresee something for you. You have friends that you're able to tap into their service or to their area of expertise. Yeah. Now, if you're right there, Johnny No Mates, and you don't have friends or people around you that can be part of what you're doing, it's going to be hard.
mm.
It's definitely going to be hard, yeah, because we all need people. No one's an island,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the notion that we've got to come out of ourselves, yeah, to say I'm doing this on my own. But that's not to say, and I think a lot of entrepreneurs will see this, yeah, that sometimes the people you thought will support you are not
I'm not.
supporting you.
Mm,
Yeah. So that's where it comes into that statement of yeah, some people will judge you for changing, others will celebrate. When you become about yourself and what you're doing, yeah, you become tunnel visioned. Yeah.
hmm.
There are certain habits that you've got to change. So you just said it before, yeah. You had to change what you was doing, your set up, your times. There's no time to always watch EastEnders now.
And if I tell you, yeah, I'm on a backlog, yeah, let me not divert, but I've got like four to watch. and it's
Yeah.
stressing me out. But it's because I've been busy. I'm
Yeah,
sorting out
yeah.
logos. I'm sorting out business plans.
Yeah, it's just when you're so busy and you're
Yeah.
making, and people will say to you, "I wouldn't really talk to Michelle anymore," or "Show, you don't really sit on the phone to me for an hour or for
Mm,
3 hours." Yeah, listen, my G. Yeah, even I missed the convo. Yeah,
yeah.
but by the time I finish doing what I'm doing, yeah, I'm tired.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I need to get my brain rested. Yeah, because I think sometimes people say, "I want to be successful. I want to be this. Yeah, I want to grow in this area. I want to do this. I want to do that." But are you willing to sacrifice? Yeah.
Mm.
And if so, what are you willing to sacrifice? It could be time, it could be money, yeah, it could even be relationships. I'm not saying that's the thing to sacrifice, guys, because at the end of the day, you're nothing without your family and friends. Yeah. It's lonely at the
But
top if you're on your own.
but you have to be mindful. You know, there are times where I've said, actually, do you know what? I can't come out tonight because I've got to do X, Y, and Z. So
Of
actually, to a
course.
certain point, there are sacrifices that you're going to make that will impact on. You don't have to sacrifice the full relationship or
Yeah.
friendship,
Yeah.
but it will impact on that.
Yeah. But then that's the thing is, yeah, and this is where people will now start to say you've changed. Yeah,
Yeah,
but other, this is why I said to you guys, yeah, and that to the listeners, yeah, that's why it's so important to have people around you that are in the same mind frame as you.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I've got a few friends that are in business, a few friends that are hustling, you know what I
Mm,
mean, yeah, making things happen. So even if I go missing, MIA, I think that's what the
yeah,
word is, nobody is troubling me. Nobody's
yeah.
feeling a type of way. Nobody's feeling abandoned. Yeah,
You've
because
left me on red all day because I'm working.
yeah, I'm
Like, you're working.
busy.
Like, it's okay. You'll
Yeah,
get back
and
to me.
yeah, I'll get back to you. And exactly, you know, like I think for the listeners, yeah, Michelle always gets shocked here when I'm up at like 4, 5 in the morning.
I don't get shocked. It annoys me. It really annoys me because I'm a mother of three. So I'm entitled to be up. All the parents out there, they'll know. I'm entitled to be up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But as a single woman with no kids, when I'm sending you silly stuff at stupid a time o'clock and you respond to me straight away, it just brings me back to all the sleep that I've been missing out of. And I think of all the sleep that I could be getting if I was you, but you're there just working, working, working at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, you don't
Yeah,
have 24 hours. It stresses me out, Shills.
yeah, yeah, it stresses you out. But then again, show, yeah, let's be honest, yeah. Them times when I'm up working, strategizing, doing whatever, whatever. By the time we get to 10 o'clock in the morning, you have a full list of what we need. Yeah.
That's
And
true.
you have a full list of what you need. I'm off to my whatever meeting I have for the day, and
Mm.
CML is done with. It,
Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah. I know it works. I know it works, but it still stresses me out. I don't want to hear that. Let me be irrational. Yeah, I don't
I'll
want to
be
hear that.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, we're recording again tomorrow. Yeah,
Ah,
so you have to
Shills.
be on time.
Ah, I
Michelle's
just realised
speaking.
we actually fully are. Oh,
Michelle's speaking. What? How comes? Yeah, yeah. But this is. I think work ethic as well plays a lot. Do you know what I
oh,
mean? Yeah,
100%.
because a lot of people want a lot of things. Yeah, people want to be successful. People want to be
Mm,
entrepreneurs. People want to be this, and the other. Yeah, but what's your work ethic like?
yeah,
Yeah, because if your work ethic is nothing, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Because
yeah,
let me tell
that's
you
it.
something, yeah, you don't have to be very good at what you do. You just have to be committed to what you
Mm,
do. Because not everybody that's always made it is very good at what they do. Yeah, they're committed to the process. Yeah, and they're good enough.
I think they're
And
good enough, and it's about knowing what. So I know I can't do X, Y, and Z, but I know
yeah,
someone who can. I can't design logos, but I've got the
yeah,
best logo design person I
and
know who's doing my logo.
and
Shout
then
out to Priscilla.
now if this is happening, yeah, if I'm gonna just say that, if you're gonna this has been my thought process, yeah. There are a lot of things that I can't do, yeah,
Mm,
but I need whatever I'm touching, whatever I'm working on to move quickly, yeah. So I've always felt like, yeah, I need to be financially secure, yeah, in order to pay for what I can't do myself.
the right team around you.
You understand what I mean, yeah? So now, if you're in the squad, and bro, you don't even have to use words.
Leave Word out of this. Go
Yeah.
somewhere harder. Go
You,
Excel or
you don't
PowerPoint
know how to
or
use, no, you don't have to use PowerPoint or Word, yeah. We're gonna have a situation because I'm gonna be like, bro, you know, we learned how to use Word 97 in school. We used to, I
the
remember like
European
years ago.
driver's license. Do you remember?
Listen, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, I remember years ago. Yeah, shout out to my mum. Yeah, because she's put the work ethic in me, like anything. Yeah, years ago, my mum used to make me and my brother and my sister. Yeah, like print out her business like little leaflets things. We
Yeah.
used to print them out on words. Yeah, like package them, and then we'll have to go out door to door throughout the whole
And
East
deliver them.
London, yeah, deliver them, yeah, one by one. She
Oh,
used to,
nice.
she might pick, she might pick a place like, say that week she picked Leytonstone, yeah, that was it. Saturday morning, you've got the leaflets,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
the business name, and we're leafleting the business through people's doors,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
and mind you, we've printed them off ourselves at home, yeah,
Oh,
and then
wow.
we've packaged them ourselves, and
In this
we've
day,
gone
they
out.
might call that child slave labor, but we'll save that for another conversation.
Look, listen, I told you already about Joe Jackson, yeah? If it wasn't for Joe Jackson, yeah, you wouldn't have had Michael Jackson. So when you look at that, when you look at a person like that, and that's what gets on my nerves about people, yeah? When you listen to a person's story, yeah, and the person's hassle, and somebody telling you, yeah, that I had to use my last £50, yeah, to
Mm,
get this project moving, yeah, and then you want to say to them they've changed. Bro, they had to change.
you have to change.
Yeah, the person used their last £50 on this project, betting everything on this. Yeah, why would they not become obsessed with what they're doing?
I don't see how you can um, grow
Yeah,
by being stagnant.
you
Growth
can't.
in itself, yeah, is a
Yeah,
movement up. So there has to
yeah,
be movement, there has to be change, there has to
yeah,
be a shift in position.
yeah.
You understand? So it's quite redundant that people will say, "Oh, you've changed." Well, yeah, I have to because
But
I'm trying to be something different. I'm not trying to stay the
yeah,
same.
I'm not trying to just be always ordering from
Mm.
McDonald's menu. Yeah, sometimes let me go to Shake Shack.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Let me have a different burger sometimes, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like sometimes people, but I tell you what, yeah, people find comfort in all of you being the same mentality. Let me tell you something,
Mm.
yeah. One thing you've got to spot out for, you know, the statement itself that we're looking at says choose wisely, yeah. I've said this before, I think, on this podcast, or when I've given a talk somewhere, yeah. I said what we've got to end is the crab mentality,
Mm.
yeah. Because have you ever seen a bag of crabs? in
Yeah.
in they're constantly pulling themselves down. When one's trying to get
Mm.
out of the of the bucket, the other ones are bringing them down.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's the crab mentality. That's why no crabs makes it out of the bucket. They make it straight into the cooking pot. Yeah,
Yeah, mate. And
but
they'll get tipped.
they'll get tipped out to the cooking pot, and it's hot water. Yeah, so have we ever thought if one of us, or if we could all just push ourselves out and one gets out, yeah, could they achieve it? Could we be set
Mm.
free with this? Yeah, but because people want to now label you, you've changed. Yeah, people want to say to you, you're better than, you think you're better than the rest. Yeah, no, I really don't. Yeah, I just want to be right for my community. I just want to do better for my surroundings. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, so sometimes when you're looking at that stuff, I definitely agree with you that you need to change. You just need to change. I mean, how do you handle change? Yeah, in dynamics. This is what I mean, though. Yeah, this is the question that I've always, and I want listeners to tell me this. Yeah, how do you handle changes in the dynamics within your relationships? Because we had something like that,
Oh.
that was show. We had something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and like I
Yeah.
was just like, gotta go, bruv.
And that's what I was going to say. Actually, sometimes it's worth trying to fight for certain relationships. Actually, sometimes you just got to realize, actually, it's okay. Maybe you're not
Yeah,
meant to come along with me to the
on this
next stage of
journey.
my life.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You got to be lonely sometimes.
Mm.
You got to be alone sometimes, yeah. And the moments of being alone is where you discover who you really are.
Hmm.
Yeah, either you're gonna fall flat or you're gonna just rise.
Yeah. Fight
Yeah,
or flight.
that's the English I was looking for. Yep. And when you're looking at that, it's like people will be saying to you, "Oh, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Or why can't we do this together?" But you're looking. I personally, at times, I look at somebody's work ethic. Yeah,
100%.
I look at somebody's work ethic. How badly do you want it for yourself?
Mm.
Yeah, I can't jump on everything. I'd love
Yeah.
to, but I can't jump on everything. I'm just like, let me look at the work ethic, because I know my own. When I want
And not
something,
every opportunity is for you,
yeah,
even as potentially either as an investor or as someone that's trying to jump on. Like, just because it's there, just because it's on a plate, doesn't
yeah,
mean I need to eat it.
yeah. I think sometimes people don't understand that. People want to be a part
Mm.
of everything, yeah. But
Yeah.
when you're growing, when with growth comes wisdom,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think with growth should come like a reality check as well. What am I able to do? Yeah. But I'll
A
tell you
bit of,
now, go
yeah,
on.
I'd say discernment.
Yeah, that word is big. Yeah, we throw it around
Yeah.
in church a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more than the spiritual side, guys. Yeah, sometimes just use it in all aspects of life. Yeah,
Mm.
there's no way that my little cousin or somebody that I know now is gonna say, "Sure, I'm putting together a dance band." Yeah, I'm
Come
not
on, get
joining.
involved.
Yeah,
Come on, get
I'm
involved. Jump on, Shields.
in the
Jump
words of
on.
Michelle, I'll be like, "You're bluffing."
You're bluffing.
I said, I said, dance for who? Dance for where? Yeah, like yeah.
You're
Yeah,
bluffing.
like don't do that. Yeah, like it's not common
Mm.
sense. Yeah. So why are you on this project? If
Yeah.
this, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think with growth, like you said, becomes discernment. I think for me, one thing that I have seen, yeah, it's just cutting people, not isolation. Moments of
Mm.
isolation, yeah, taking moments of isolation. Like when I came out of September, like into like October. September's a heavy month for me because birthdays, a lot of stuff going on, yeah. And in October, I chose to just kind of like isolate myself as much as I could,
Mm.
yeah. Like I had one major event at the beginning of October, and then once that was over, I was like, look, I'm gonna try and get my quiet time because I needed time to focus,
Mm.
yeah.
Refocus.
Yeah, you just need time to focus on yourself, yeah, because in a multitude you can't find yourself in a multitude,
Mm.
yeah. Because I'm gonna set a challenge out to people, yeah. Take. Some people do this already, yeah, but take like 3 hours, yeah, of for self a day, yeah. No internet, no Facebook, no FaceTime, whatever you call it, no Insta, and take time out for yourself 3 hours a day. Meditate, yeah, and see what you come up with.
Okay, now for all of us that have kids, yeah,
Yeah,
we ain't got 3 hours chills.
yeah, no,
But what I would say to that is even if you find half an hour,
yeah.
10 minutes,
What
you know,
the thing, you don't have to do it all at once. Yeah, you could
yeah.
do it at different spots of the day. So you might
Mm.
wake up in the morning before your kids are up. I don't know, yeah, or when you've put them back to bed and you're not so tired, yeah. And it doesn't have to be an active session, yeah. But don't look at the phone. Don't have no screen time. Yeah. And
Yeah.
if you say to me that, oh, I want to be reading something, yeah, take it off the screen time and put it on paper and pick up that paper and read it. Yeah. Because screen time normally, let's be honest, when you pick up your phone, it goes straight to Instagram or straight to Netflix or whatever kind of person you are.
And it's a
Yeah.
rabbit hole. One page
Yeah.
to another page to another page. Yeah. And before you know, an
Exactly.
hour later.
An hour later, you've just been scrolling. Yeah. You
Mm.
know what? You know everything that's happening in the shade room, the shade barra, the shade who, the shade that. And bro, you're in the shade now.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, take time. And that's the one thing when we talk about habits and things that you had to change. Yeah. I had to change that because I have a lot of people around me constantly. Yeah. But I still time from myself to do this, to do that, to do this. Yeah. But I've got to make sure I have my hour in the morning. Yeah. Of literally just nothingness. The,
And one of the things I've kind of, one of the things I'm hanging on to this year is about that, as someone who's employed, say, for a council or for a private company,
yeah.
you are working towards someone's dream. 9 to 5. Not even just
Yeah.
9 to 5, because most of us work more than the 9 to 5
Trust
in
me,
whatever
daddy.
job we're doing. Trust me.
Yeah.
You understand? But we're working towards someone else's dream. How many hours? I want to say a week, because I won't say a day, because obviously we are working at 9 to 5, but either a
Yeah.
week or a month. How many hours are you investing in yourself, in your dream, in your
Yeah.
future, in your retirement plan,
In your growth, yeah.
in
And I'm
your
gonna just
growth?
put this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this out there, yeah. And growth could be spiritually,
Mm.
physically, spirit. You know, I said spiritual already. Physical,
Emotionally,
emotionally,
mentally.
mentally, socially, whatever area you need to grow in,
Mm.
yeah. That's where you need to be doing certain things. Remember when Michelle, when you just had the baby, yeah, and you was like, I need to be gymming, I need to be doing whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Michelle make no secret of it. We do exercise quite often, but
Mm.
that's to our obviously our that impacts our mental health and also our
I'm telling
physical.
you.
Yeah. So for me, I put 30 minutes in a day, 30 to 45 minutes in a day in terms of exercising.
Mm.
Yeah. Some people might do more, yeah, and that's on them, yeah. But that's what I can do because I can say to myself the minimum I give myself a day is 30 minutes, yeah. But I'm putting something towards my physical and my mental, yeah. So
Mm.
that way I'm working on something, yeah.
And
We want to
I,
talk finances, we can do that privately, yeah.
mm.
Because again, yeah, if you're saying you want to be financially independent, financially free, and all you're doing is buying burgers, yeah, like bro, you're not gonna
Do you know what I think really
sacrifice that
helped?
burger. Yeah.
I got a planner, and I would recommend it to anyone. Like you
Mm,
said, Shills, about putting something down on paper.
yeah.
I got a planner, and I started my planner in March. I think I've mentioned it before in the podcast, but I
Yeah.
think that really, really helped. And it broke down all the different areas of my life: physical, financial, emotional,
This
relationships,
is it. This is it.
work, and then like my own personal needs. But I think writing things down really, really helped. And
It really
just to go
helps.
back
Yeah. It really, really
about the
helps.
exercise, um, I would say that the exercise, I've been trying to gym practically the last, say, 8 years of my
Mm.
life. But what I found this time around after having my third child is that actually it wasn't just my physical health that I was trying to sort out, it was my emotional health, my mental health.
Yeah.
So I know when I had my second child, I remember I used to be really angry at like Dan, my partner, like, oh, you're just always out. Like your life hasn't even changed. I'm the one who's had a baby. And I remember one day he just snapped and he said, listen, if you want to go out and get a life, go out and get a life. Who's stopping you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what's this guy talking about? And he was like, who's stopping you? I'm not stopping you. Don't be mad at me because I'm choosing to go to the gym. I'm choosing,
Yeah.
like Dan's super fit. He gyms, he does football. You know, he's saying, why are you angry at me? Go out and do these things for yourself. I was
I'm
so
telling you
mad.
now, yeah. You gotta marry right and marry white, because
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
I can imagine the ums of this world.
Ignore Shell. Marry whoever you need and want to marry. Yeah, ignore Shell. Um, so this time round, anyway, I've
This
been
love doesn't
gymming,
sound
and
long suffering.
yes, I'm not long. I'm definitely not long suffering. Trust me. But no, physical and in mental health. Like literally, you just have to find what's right for you
You got to definitely
because
find what's right for you. I definitely agree with you.
it changes
But
so many different things.
I just
So
think
many different things.
in bringing it back to the statement, Shell, yeah, you've got to choose your circle carefully.
Mm,
Yeah, with all these things that you're looking at, because you're gonna have people in your circle that will be able to encourage. So if your thing is to get fit, yeah, maybe now start making fit friends, yeah, as opposed
mm.
to friends that just drink and eat burgers, yeah. If
Put
you're
yourself out there.
yeah, if your thing is to get financially secure, yeah, choose the circle wisely. Yeah,
Mm.
start talking to investors, start talking to bankers, start talking to people that are into finances, as opposed to people that are waiting for their gyro to drop. No
Do you know what I've always
offense on
said
the
as
gyro
well?
droppers, yeah, but yeah, I love you
When
all,
she says
yeah.
no offense, please take offense.
No offense, yeah. If the gyro is the gyro, yeah. But you've got to be around people that are thinking where you want to be. And when people look at entrepreneurs or people that are doing certain things for themselves, yeah, people that have chosen to leave the circle, yeah, it's because they want more for themselves.
Mm,
They've seen something, and for you to grow, you need to be in an area that's growing, yeah. Maybe you've outgrown your circle. And it's okay for people to say, oh, you've changed. You know what? I have.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I have changed because you know what? Yeah, I haven't got the time that I used to have anymore. Yeah.
Mm.
And let me tell you something. Yeah. The right people, yeah, will not be giving you that
I'm
talk.
telling you, they
Yeah.
won't be.
What I've noticed in
They'll
terms of
understand.
friendships and relationships, yeah, is if we're going to make it, we all have to adjust to the changes that are happening in our lives.
Mm.
And these change is constant. It's the only thing that's constant. Change. Yeah.
Mm.
This you can take that to the bank and bank it, yeah. Change is constant. So if you're not able to adapt and move with the times in terms of your relationships, yeah, you won't have friends by the end of your life.
Mm.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is no one's gonna come to your funeral.
Okay. God blimey. Ouch.
Because you
Stab in
know
the heart.
you heard that statement in it, yeah, that throughout life, yeah, all you're doing is collecting people to attend your funeral.
Oh gosh, thanks.
Oh, always looking at the brighter side of life. I come from morning laughter.
All right. Nice and gory. First thing in the morning. Thanks, Shells.
No, but guys, yeah, pick sense from the no sense, like I normally say, yeah. But I'm keen on this topic, you know. I'm
Do you know
keen
what I'll
on this
say as
topic.
well?
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Mm,
I always
mm,
used to say it at work. Yeah, like just
yeah.
just fake it till you make it. Fake it
Look,
till you
look,
make
look,
it.
look. So I gotta put a disclaimer on that, yeah, because nah, some people are faking it and they're putting other people at risk.
Okay, when I say fake it, I'm not saying like go out and just, be
Yahoo,
irresponsible.
Yahoo boy.
Yeah. But my what? No, not Yahoo boy. No, no Yahooing anywhere. Okay, no Yahoo. I'm not saying Yahoo. What I'm
Yeah,
saying, actually, let me rephrase that. I used to say
yeah,
fake it till you make it, but what I'll say is, what we were just talking about, Shills, before we started recording. I heard it in church this year. Um, Great things happen when opportunity meet preparation. Yeah.
yeah,
So even if you want something, you want to have this big business and you need money for the business. Yeah.
yeah.
Set your business up. Be ready so that when the money comes, there's no
Absolutely,
waiting. You're good to go.
absolutely. You see, the thing is, yeah, and this is when people are saying that a person has changed, yeah. A person has started to understand what they want for themselves. Does that
Mm,
make sense? Yeah, they've started to see where they see themselves in the future.
that's it.
Yeah, so when I see myself in a different place, I can't be doing the same things. Yeah,
No.
I've got to do things that lead me to where I see myself.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to
So
prepare for it.
that way, I can't be constantly. I don't have time to read OK magazine. Yeah. Yeah. I, yeah.
Oh,
I,
Shills, we like
no,
OK Magazine here,
no,
okay,
no, no
guys?
offense. Yeah, I like OK magazine. Well, I haven't read it for years. Yeah. Well, does magazine still exist anyway?
I
Because
don't know. In
I
the
don't even
doctor's
know. Yeah.
surgery, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh boy. Well, I went to a doctor's surgery yesterday, and trust me, there was no magazine there, boy.
Or
Yeah,
COVID, I guess.
COVID's taken away the magazines, yeah. But
Damn.
for me, it's a kind of like if somebody sees themselves somewhere, yeah, they're walking towards what they see themselves. So for a person to now come and say, "Oh, you've changed or you're changing," yeah. Listen, guys, yeah, you don't need. Okay, see if that person will understand your journey. And I'm not
Mm,
saying cut off friends or cut off people, but you've got to learn to put people in certain categories because not
mm,
everybody can come with you. One of the questions that we had posed here to each other was, you know, who are you taking on your journey? At the end of the
yeah.
day, these are questions you have to ask yourself, yeah. And when I look at people that choose to become something in various areas of life, yeah, they pick a team. Yeah,
Yeah.
they know the people that are around them, and it's not to say somebody won't change on the journey. Look at Damon Dash and Jay Z. Sure, you might not know that stuff, yeah, but
I don't know. I know the people, but I don't know the drama between them.
yeah. So people change on the journey. Yeah. Well,
Mm.
let's bring it back to home. Yeah, Destiny's Child from the beginning. Yeah.
Home, they're not home. They're not English.
that's
Can we
that's
bring it
my
even
home.
home? Can we talk about
Yeah.
Little Mix at least? They're relevant. What's happening now?
No,
Jesse.
no, you know why I don't think they're relevant, yeah? Because they were a group that was just picked and plonked together, yeah? But I'm
Okay.
talking about you've come up from the grind, yeah?
Okay, so
Beyonce,
Destiny's Child. Okay.
Beyonce, Kelly, Latoya, and Latavia, yeah,
The
were the
original.
original Destiny's Child members. Here we go,
Mm.
101 on DC3. Well, 4 it used to
Oh,
be,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
But it's kind of like, yeah, they've been together and they've known what it is. So when the
Mm.
changes came, not that the other girls didn't want to be part of the changes, but greed got in the way. Yeah. But the dream was still alive to my homie B. Yeah. So she kept it moving. And thanks for Kelly
Mm.
for sticking around as well. Yeah. Because Kelly understood the vision. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't dwell on who isn't with you anymore. Yeah.
No.
And change is going to happen anyway. Yeah. But when I look at the sacrifices that they make, maybe that's why the girls were saying, oh, they changed. Yeah. Because Beyonce, you're not eating burgers. Beyonce isn't. I've got a thing about burgers, haven't I? Yeah. I've
No,
really got a
right?
thing. I really got a thing.
But you don't even eat burgers like that either.
Do you know what? Yeah. Maybe in the back of my mind, yeah, I just think like people that sit there eating burgers are not doing nothing. Yeah.
Shields, you
I,
know I love a burger.
No, I love burgers. I remember like one year, yeah, me, me and one of my friends, yeah, really close friends, we went on a burger hunt, yeah, where we're looking at different shops for different burgers. We got fat that year, boy. Shout out to 2015, boy.
What, you just going around literally eating different burgers?
Okay, so basically, obviously, you know, we're like going restaurants, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually marked out like the different restaurants that we'll go to for burgers.
In this life, have money, eh? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we will do late night drives, early morning, whatever. And you know what? I can't tell you what the best burger is,
honest
but
burger.
I tell you what I really like. Yeah, the best burgers that I've ever had, or the burger that always hits the spot. It's not the best burger, but when you go to the Sunday market, the boot sale, or to the beach at Southend, and they give you a burger with some onions on top,
Or is this
mate.
like a little greasy spoon, or what? What is this?
Well, it's only one of the burger vans that turns up. Yeah, you might think,
Yeah.
oh, go on, I'll take the risk to get the runs today. Give me.
You'll risk it for that chocolate biscuit. It's okay to change. I think that's what I
Mm.
want to leave people with. Actually, it's okay that not everybody is actually meant to be on that journey with you for life. Unfortunately, the
Yeah, yeah,
seasons,
yeah.
and not everybody is meant to follow you through all of those
Mm.
seasons.
And not everybody will clap for you. It's
Yeah,
okay, yeah. So if
yeah.
you're, and you know what, yeah, never think that the people that are going to support you are going to come from your own. Yeah,
Or don't
it's
not expect. Don't.
no,
It's
no, no.
okay
Let
to
me
think it, but
finish.
don't
Let me
expect.
finish.
I think the word is
Yeah,
expect.
yeah. Don't expect. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
just okay. Yeah, I agree with that. But and it's not to say yeah they won't. Yeah, I
Mm,
just appreciate who does. Yeah,
yeah.
but don't hold anybody captive if they haven't. It might
Mm,
hurt a little, but some people haven't seen your vision. Some people haven't understood your vision. Yeah, and that's okay. Because if your vision is for yourself and you know what you're doing, you're not going to be thrown by the wayside. Yeah, it's just that you've got to learn to put people in different compartments for yourself. Yeah, you've got to say, right, there's no point of me discussing my finances with this person because they're not into finances. They don't understand what I want. Yeah, they're happy with a £9 an hour salary. Yeah, I've got one friend that I discussed like salary with. Yeah, literally, Shell. Yeah, when I see a job that's going for X amount of money, that's the first friend that's calling me. She's like, have you seen that job, Shields? I'm like, I've
mm,
seen it, sis. Yeah. And it's like, how do we get there? How do we get there? Because not everybody is into that.
mm.
Yeah. So you're picking people. If I want to grow spiritually, I'm not talking to everybody. Specific people I'm talking to,
Yeah,
but my
yeah.
spiritual growth. Yeah. You know, if I'm looking to do exercising or, lose weight or do whatever, again, there are people that I'm talking to. But there are people that are just encouragers that are going to just clap for you. Yeah. There are people that are going to buy your product. There are people that are going to believe in your product. There are people that are going to come on board and support you with what you're doing. And there are people that are just going to watch. Yeah. All you can do is say, just press like. That's all I'm asking for.
Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking for. Yeah, you just press like. Yeah, when you see the person pop up on that Insta feed or whatever, just press like for them. Yeah, I think there's a lot more to always cover around the stepping out and doing something new.
Mm.
So, listeners, be ready for something new next week.
I'm telling you, yeah.
That might actually be something that makes sense within this podcast. Actually, yeah, this podcast will make sense if you listen to next week's podcast.
Mm.
Yes, no spoilers, as they say in
No
EastEnders.
spoilers.
Yeah, but guys, I've put my spin on it. I think my gem that I'm taking away from here is, what habits do you have to change in order for you to grow? I think for me, I would always say time apart, and just getting involved, getting in touch with self.
Yeah,
Have time, yeah,
literally, yeah.
have time apart and get to know yourself. I say this to Michelle all the time, and so a lot of people that I speak to on a personal, in terms of businesses, I say sit with your business, know your business. Yeah,
Mm.
sit alone with your business all the time. And when Michelle's saying to me, "Why are you up at night?" Because I'm sitting on my business.
At 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like, this is it. Sitting in my business, yeah, so that I know it in and out. Sit with yourself
Mm.
so you know self. Yeah, you're the
No,
most
no, it's
important person
definitely,
in
yeah.
life. Yeah, so why not give time to yourself to grow and develop? Yeah, if somebody else chooses not to give that to themselves, yeah, that's on them. Yeah, but choose yourself this Saturday, man. Like,
Mm.
boy, Shell, tell him something wise, man.
Choose you. For all those, when you're stressing about other people, build a bridge and get over it. Yeah,
We
that's
haven't
another
used,
one.
we haven't used that one in years.
Yeah,
Flipping
Shell's
heck.
gems.
We
Build
haven't
your
used
own
that.
bridge. When they haven't liked, they haven't shared, they haven't subscribed, they haven't clapped, they haven't given you your flowers, build a
Yeah,
bridge
oh,
and get
that
over it.
flower statement. Yeah,
Yeah,
listen, just go and buy your own flowers.
go
Yeah,
and buy your own flowers. It's okay. No one will judge you. No one will
no one's
know.
gonna judge you. Buy your own flowers. Sing your own song, man. Like,
Yeah, it's okay. It's
guys,
okay.
it's fine. You know what? Yeah, like, if people are not on your wavelength, as they say, don't worry about it. And like I say, dear, lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning. Winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they are being lazy.
Mm.
Who are you today? A winner or a lazy bugger? Yeah,
Okay, Shell. Cool,
you
blimey.
you decide. Guys, yeah, it's Saturday morning. I am hyped. I need to go out. Yeah.
I know, right?
So
We're on one now.
we're proper on one. Need to go out. Need to start the day. So as you grab your coffees,
Take
guys,
care,
have a great
guys.
weekend. Yeah, see you next week. Take care.
Bye.